Okay, I'm gonna make this short and sweet. Years ago, I became a CPA. Not right off the bat, obviously. I became an accountant first, but because I got taxed and I got a shocking tax bill and it upset me. And I said, the best way to take this on is to learn how to defeat this and work on it. So in between there, I thought about becoming a tax attorney, and I didn't have the money. I barely had the money to finish my degree in accounting. But anyway, through the years, I've thought of ways to try to alleviate taxes. And I come up with this idea a few years ago. I don't know if I heard it. I may have heard it. Somebody else suggested. I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure. But there's all this talk now about no taxes on tips. Well, I have been for years telling businesses to do this. On your receipt, on their receipts, all they have to do is add a line item that says gifts or a gift, because you have tip and gift. Have both. Because a lot of times when I go out and I get service, my wife and I or whoever, or take some friends out and we eat out or something, I usually pay with my credit card, and I can't put a tip on there because I don't want them to get taxed on it. So I usually end up giving them cash and saying, hey, this is a gift. So this isn't taxable. This is not a tip. I'm giving you this gift just like I would give a t-shirt to somebody else, or I don't know, $5 because I just like them, It's your birthday, here's $20, okay? So a gift isn't taxable. So I've been trying to get this message out for a long time. I've talked to people on radio just like I did about other words like race. There's only one race. I've been through that. Words matter, okay? If I want to give somebody a gift, it is not taxable. But if I say it's a tip, then it is taxable. Now what we need to work on is that the place I work at, I get paid wages, I got to figure out a way that they can pay me in gifts. They just need to give me like, $100,000 worth of gift a year in like weekly increments. And include benefits also, give me the gift of benefits. Except that the only thing bad about that with a business is that they would not be able to deduct that gift, or only a certain amount of it. So that would be the rub on that. And it's the same way, I think, any business, I believe they're limited to 75, I haven't looked into it in a while, but I think it's $75 a person a year you can give gifts to. I don't know how they keep up with that, or if it's the juice is worth the squeeze on that. But the thing is, when you go out and you see somebody say, hey, here's some cash for you, if they're a good waiter or waitress, and say, this is a gift. This is not taxable. And I have a few times, actually, when I've left my receipt on the table that I paid for with a Visa, I didn't put a tip on my Visa or on my MasterCard, but I mark out that tip on there and write in the amount of cash tip I'm giving them, gift I'm giving them. I mark out tip, write gift, and put that on there. And I usually put on there, gifts aren't taxable. Have a good day. And I leave them a 20 on, with my receipt, or 10 or whatever. It's according to how, usually 20, 25% is what I normally tip. But anyway, 20 to 25% is what I usually gift. Words matter. Words matter. And my intention is a gift. It's not to ensure promptness. That's what tip stands for. I believe they used to, when they gave a tip, it was to ensure promptness. So in other words, why don't you run to the store for me? Here's a 20, try to get it back here soon. So it was kind of to ensure that they were prompt. And there's also what they call spiff, something, sales performance or sales something spiffs. I can't remember what that is, but instead of doing that too, except it's not deductible for a business if you don't call it that, sales, performance, incentive, fund, something, spiff. I can't remember exactly what it is. We just always call it a spiff. Like, in other words, if you sent me business and I made $20,000 off of it, I may have an agreement with you. I give you a spiff. In other words, I'm going to send you a $2,000 check, 10% or 5, 10, whatever, 5%, 10% of whatever business you send me. It's the same as like a commission. But anyway, give gifts instead of tips and help out your friends. And we don't have to worry about all this other stuff. So it's kind of a moot point. This has been going on for a while, but I just don't have a big platform to spread it around. But you can help me. Share this with your friends. Have a good one. That's my gift to you.